Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome to Talk with Rissa. I am so excited to be here today. I hope your day has been going very well so far. Happy Thursday to you guys. It's around noon, around lunchtime. And I'm sorry, one second. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Let's try this again. What about now?
I can't hear anything. I tried. I know we were just talking.
Um, so
Oh,
if you can hear me, Nadia, sometimes the connection gets bad, and sometimes you might have to log off and log back on. You can try
so
that.
take get off and come back on.
Yes, you can try that.
Okay. All right.
So while we're waiting on Nadia to log off and come back on, I apologize about that, but she cannot hear us. So we definitely need her to hear us so we can
You know what?
conduct the interview. But anyway, so like I was saying, I hope your day has been going well, and I know it's lunchtime. You guys are ready for that break and everything. So while it you guys are getting ready to go on break, let's see if we can get her connected again
I
now.
think I can hear you now.
Yay, much better.
Yay!
So I
Look,
was
I was reading lips for a few seconds. Like,
no, no. So if it happens again, you might have to try it again. I'm so
okay,
sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. It's all technical.
Yes. So I was just telling everyone, I know it's lunchtime, and I was just telling them to grab a bite, sit back, relax,
Yes.
and get ready for this outstanding interview with the amazing Nadia Francois. Did I say
Yes.
that right? Yeah.
Yes.
So welcome to the show, Nadia.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Yes. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. How about you?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. I'm so
Good.
excited to hear about this wonderful book that you have that tells us about the many powers of women. And we're just going to get started and just kick it off. And why don't you start by telling us the name of this book?
So, the name of the book is called What's Your Superpower? It's an anthology, which means a compilation of several authors. And
Hmm.
so, we started the book about this time last year,
Hmm.
and we've been working and tweaking and just pouring out, and it's finally ready.
Wow. So it took you about a year to write it.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
And
not to write it, but just to put everything, to get
put it.
everything together. Yeah.
Mhm. And you said, and could you tell us the type of book it is? You said it has several authors to it as well.
Yes, it's a compilation. So we have 11 authors, including myself,
Wow.
that put their story in the book.
Okay, that's great. That's
Yes.
wonderful. That's interesting when you have all of those different people putting in their different thoughts into a book.
Right,
So
right. And
that,
the crazy part is that they all relate. It was like so breathtaking that we all wrote from different perspectives, but
uh-huh.
at the end, it all came together to bring this full motivational, inspirational testimony for
Right.
other women to, just read and get inspired and
Mhm.
know that they're not the only ones that go through things, and we are just beings that are meant to operate in several different capacities.
Oh wow. I know that's exciting. That's
Yes,
powerful. That's
yes,
powerful in itself, just the name of the
yes,
book.
yes.
Oh, we have a comment. Cynthia Thomas Guy says, "Hi, Rissa." She's one of my followers. Hi, Cynthia.
Hey, thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
joining
watching.
us.
So, like you were saying, this is a spiritual book,
Yes,
and it's empowering. It is motivational.
yes.
What and you were saying, could you tell us again what really inspired you specifically to write it?
So, what inspired me was I I raised my four sons
Hmm.
by myself since the ages of 1, 5, and 6. And so I also have been an entrepreneur throughout that time. And
Mhm.
so I was addressed as a superwoman many times. And
Oh.
so, and I just didn't really, you know, I'm not like, I'm very humble. I'm not really, you know, big on titles or anything like that.
Mhm.
But every time someone said that to me, I was like, superwoman, I really don't think so. But, you know, it just kept coming back, kept coming back, kept coming back.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
I I mentor, I work with a lot of female entrepreneurs, a lot of female go-getters, and you know, just speaking with them and knowing that we as women, like I said, operate in so many capacities.
We
I
do.
was like, I think we need a compilation
Mhm.
to, you know, just bring that out because so many women think that they're doing it by themselves. They think they're the only one.
Mhm.
And it's not just about business at all. It's really about
Mhm.
life. It's about
Mhm.
faith. It's about pushing through no matter what. And
Mhm.
so that was really what brought it out.
Mhm.
When I started, I actually had the thoughts of the book about 4 years ago. And
Mhm.
so I've been sitting on it that long and really just praying about it and asking
Mhm.
God to lead me where He wanted me to be with it. And I swear He just brought everything together as normal, brought
Yeah.
everything together. So
It just all worked
we
out.
are, yes, yes. And so we are expounding on our God given superpowers, which is what helps us overcome these obstacles and adversities that we face.
Yes. I know that sometime when things keep reoccurring to you, it's just like confirmation. And I've
Yeah.
had that happen to me before. And I do believe that's confirmation from God.
Yeah.
And sometimes we just ignore it or
Yep.
don't want it or don't want
Or
to pay
push it
attention.
off,
Just, yeah. And,
procrastinate.
we lose we lose our blessings that way. And that's a
Yeah.
great thing that you got up. You saw it and you faced it and you realized what it was and you moved on it.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, that word procrastination, a lot of us are guilty of it. I know I am.
Yeah.
And we do not go forward a lot with it.
Yeah.
Speaking of the faith that you just said, I know you mentioned faith, obedience, and just walking in faith altogether, and
Yeah.
that is part of your book. How would you encourage women to do that?
So we encourage women to do that, to walk in faith, to put your hand in God's hand, because that is the only way that we will make it and sustain. You know, the devil does put people in some places and make his little actions, you know, but
Mhm.
God is everything.
Yes.
He is going to lay out the road for you if you just follow him,
Uh-huh.
walk by faith. It takes a little inkling of faith to make
Yeah.
it. And,
That little
you know,
mustard seed.
once I figured that out, because trust me, it took a long, my kids are now um, 18,
Uh-huh.
17, and 14. And it took
Okay.
me time to get to the point where I really realized that God was protecting his kids, honestly.
You went down. I'm sorry, Nadia. You went down a little bit. We can barely hear. Much better, I think, right there.
Okay, I can't hear again, so I'm gonna go back out,
Okay.
come back
You
in.
can't hear. Okay. I apologize about that, but Nadia will be right back with us. She's lost connection where she can hear. She can't hear us, but she will be right back. But she was discussing faith and obedience and walking in faith. And she also discussed how it was for her raising her boys um, single. Let's see, I think we have her back already.
Yes, I can hear you again.
I was just saying how you were discussing it with you, how it was raising your boys, and I'm sure a lot of women can relate to that. And
Yes,
that's a subject that I think would grab a lot of women's attention. The fact that you're even speaking about it and how you were saying how you struggled in the beginning, but you had to have find that faith. And you
right.
had to find that standing ground with God where you
Yes,
knew that you could lean on Him and things would, work out and be better. So I'm sure
exactly.
there are a lot of women out there that can definitely relate to that.
Yes, yes. And that's why this book is so awesome because
Mhm.
it's relatable, it's real, and we
Mhm.
are just giving God all the glory
Mhm.
because we know that without him we are nothing.
Yes,
And
yes,
so it's just so fulfilling to even be able to offer this read to everyone. It is
yes.
awesome.
I know it's a great thing to do. Um, sweet Sweets Matthew says faith.
Yes,
Thank you,
faith.
sweet. Thank you for watching as well. Um, and I noticed that you also said that you feel that we should spread the goodness of God.
Yes.
And I love it. I absolutely love it. I agree with it. I think that goodness needs to be spread a lot more.
Yes.
I think we would be in a better predicament in the world if it did.
Yes.
But in what ways are you showing people or telling people to spread this goodness of God?
Pretty much in your walk. When
Mhm.
you are graced with the glory of God, it will be all over you. And
Yes,
so, you won't have half of the problems that we have. You won't have I mean, you definitely will still go through ups and downs. Don't get me wrong. But
yes,
when you're going through,
hmm
keyword, through
through,
your ups and downs,
yes,
it's just has you in every test ends
right,
up for a testimony. So it's
yes.
just walking in it, being the example is really how I try to exemplify the glory of God. Just being that example,
Exactly.
being sweet to
Yes.
people, being that light sometimes that people
Mhm.
need when they're going through.
We just never know what a person is going through.
Right,
You're being that nice person and that light that's
right,
shining through, be an example, like you said. You never know how you can help someone just get through the day. Just a
right. Just
kind
a
word.
nice smile. When you
Yes,
smile at someone, they sometimes it just uplifts someone. So
it does.
even though we have to wear masks now, but
I know. We can
we
smile
have to
from
use
the
our eyes.
inside. Yeah. So Sweet Matthew says, yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
You're right, Sweet. Pamela Lewis says, hi, classmate. Hi, Pamela. I actually graduated from with her in back in the 90s. But
Hi, Pam.
thank you for watching,
Thanks
Pam.
for joining us.
And Sweet Matthew says, preach. She's talking to you, Nadia.
Yes, girl. God is so good. Look,
He
without him, we
is.
are nothing. We are nothing.
Yes. So, is there, oh, I'm sorry, we got one more comment here. Pamela Lewis says, in the midst of a storm, we can still have peace.
That's it. That's it. Resting in
Yeah.
God. And peace is so important. It's so
Hmm.
important, guys, because that is really how we get through some of this stuff. When you have
Hmm.
a peace of mind, it
Yeah.
doesn't bother you as much to just go through the regular smegular things of life. Some
Right.
stuff we just have to do. And when you have that peace, when you have that faith, and you know
Mhm.
that God is carrying you, you can just
Right.
keep going, keep
You
going, keep
can. You definitely can. And Pamela Lewis comes back and says, hello, ladies.
going.
And that's okay, Pam. But speaking on that piece, a lot of times when we're as I would say, in the world and not of God, it's hard because people do not have that peace. So
No,
simple little things, you can have something simple as a car jumping in front of you. It will just piss someone off because
right,
they have that peace and that
right.
joy and that understanding. So I do agree with you when you say that, Nadia. Peace is very, very important, and it's
Yes,
something that, like you said, when you're walking in the faith and you're walking in God, you have that peace. It's a
yes,
light that's on you, and
yes.
you do. I mean, it's just so. It's joy. It's
Yes,
joy.
it is. It is.
It is. Sweets Matthew says, "Peace surpasses all understanding." Hallelujah.
Yes.
Thank you, Sweet.
Amen.
Cynthia Thomas Guy says, "Also protect your peace. Everyone doesn't deserve your space." Hmm.
That is very true. That is
Well,
very true.
All right,
And
Nadia.
I'm going to just give an example of that. In
Go
the
right
last
ahead.
week,
Uh-huh.
I protected my peace by not watching the presidential debate. And I'm glad
Okay.
I did because
Mhm.
all through my timeline was a lot of worried, anxious, you know,
Mhm.
disgruntled people. And I don't want to feel like that. I mean, we
Yeah.
do have our right to vote. We do have the power to,
Mhm.
make the change. But at the same time, it's not worth your peace to even get deep in that because, I've just found over the quarantine, I stopped watching the news, because I would get so emotional,
Right.
so stressed out where I couldn't
Yeah.
even sleep because I'm thinking about really stuff that I can't even control. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I
And so
know.
I was like, you know what? Clip, I'm not watching it anymore. I'm not
Right.
watching it anymore. I'm protecting my space. I'm protecting my brain. I'm protecting my emotions. And because you will put that off on someone else. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, you definitely will.
I
You
was
will.
like, I'm not
Oh,
doing it.
yeah. That was a very powerful statement, Cynthia Thomas Scott. Thank you so much for that.
Yes,
And we
yes,
do have to protect our peace because if we don't, then, like you said, it will get into us. And when it
yes.
gets into us, it will pour out into our family, our children's and husbands or
Right.
whatever. And that's not healthy. That's not a
It's
good
not
thing.
at all.
And when you spoke about watching the news, it's so funny because years ago I read a book and it said that the news is very, very stressful, along with a couple other things that they were saying, like driving and things like that. But of course, I can't stop driving. But
Right.
it said the news was there. It's depressing. It's
It
stressful.
is. It
So
is.
I did like you. That is so funny, Nadia. I stopped watching the news.
Hmm. Yeah. And I mean, we still, I mean, because we're on social media and stuff, we still kind of get
Yeah.
the news, so
Mhm.
we're not out of touch, but I don't even care. I just want to protect my peace. And I
You
did kind of miss the storm announcement
right.
earlier
Like
this
you missed
week,
some things here and there.
but hey, we got our supplies, so I'm good.
But look, somebody will call you, hey, are y'all all right for the storm? Hey, wait, it's a storm out there?
Right. What storm?
About, yeah. But
Yep,
that's okay. You're protecting your peace. And hey,
that's
if
it.
they want to worry, let them worry. We're
That's
protecting
it.
our peace.
That's it.
Pamela
That's it,
Lewis
girl.
says, amen.
Uh, uh.
And Mr. John Thomas says, amen as well. Is there anything else you would like to share with us about this book that you have? What was the name of it again, Nadia?
What's your superpower?
Ooh, what's your superpower? Now you're gonna have me getting this book trying to find out what is my superpower. Now I know
Yes,
you said that God, women have a superpower that God has given them, and they just don't realize that. And
yes,
can we find that out if we get this book?
yes, you can. Each one
Oh,
of us authors give our superpower in the book,
mhm.
and we give testaments of utilizing our superpower, and just moving through it. And
Yes.
so, and you can have multiple superpowers. It's
Oh,
not just labeled to one thing because we don't go through one obstacle, we go through
mhm.
several, and you need a set of superpowers to work through these problems and obstacles that we endure. Sometimes they're self-inflicted, sometimes it's just life.
Oh my God, Nadia, I am so excited to hear that. We can have several. So here I
Yes,
am thinking, what is my one? But now you're telling me I could have several, just never know, right?
yes. It
Mhm.
depends on the capacity because we have to have, as women, look, we're mothers, we're workers or entrepreneurs, however, employees, whatever we are in the work field. We are
Mhm.
wives and girlfriends, significant others. We are, look, the list goes on and on. We
Yeah.
wear so many hats, and you cannot possibly handle everything with the same grace and the
Same
same,
demeanor. Yes.
yeah, tool. So you need a
Yes.
different tool for each job, right? So
Exactly. Let me tell you, I have two daughters, and I cannot handle them the same way.
right,
Totally,
exactly, exactly,
night
exactly.
and day, night and
Yep,
day. So,
yep. And so that's a perfect analogy
yes.
because look, we have to be equipped. And that is pretty much what your superpowers are. It's your equipment, it's your tools to make it, and they are God given. No man can give them to you, no man can take them away.
Wow. I hope you guys are catching this. You have to be equipped. I mean, you got to get this book and find out these
Yes,
that they are telling you about so we can be equipped. And remember, like she said, no man can give them and no man can take them away. When God gives you
yes,
something, he gives it to you and it's
that's
yours.
it.
It's
That's
yours.
it.
And I love that. I love that. So are there other authors? Are you guys all around the Louisiana area?
We are actually all over the globe. A few of us are from Louisiana. We
Hmm.
have our wonderful Buyanzi, which is out in Nairobi, Africa. And we have some other, I can't really pull. We have Florida, we
Hmm.
have North Carolina, but
Okay.
the majority of us are from Louisiana, different parts of Louisiana. We have
Okay.
Lafayette, Baton Rouge,
Hmm.
New Orleans. We have a plethora of women coming from different angles of life in different
Hmm.
areas of the world.
Okay, that's great. I mean, that's amazing because we have people from all over and they're sharing their stories and what
Yes,
they've been through. And it's not just, like just one person that's just sharing what their thoughts are, or whatever. So when you
right.
get a group of women that come together and they
Yes,
share their experiences,
yes,
that's powerful. That's powerful by itself. So that's a
yes,
perfect name for the book. And I just wanted, in case someone is just tuning in, I just wanted to regenerate how you said you came up with that name. It's amazing because sometimes, like I said, we do not face see things when something comes to us over and over
right.
again. We just ignore it or we
Uh-huh.
do see it. So Nadia was saying that it just kept coming to her that she was superwoman. She had these superpowers, and it just kept coming to you, and you decided, let me move on this and let me get up and make this book and make something happen. And
Yes, yes, because we need encouragement. I mean, some people, like, I am a self motivator. I can motivate myself to
Mhm.
kind of get going, but everyone isn't like that,
No,
you
not
know.
at all.
And
It's very few, Nadia.
yes,
It's very few.
yes,
Yeah.
I know. And but my lifestyle commands me to be
Mhm.
that way, and so everyone I already know isn't like that. But, that doesn't mean that they can't walk in authority, that they can't make it happen, that they can't meet their goals through whatever. It can
Mhm.
happen.
Right, right. And a lot of people that might be, what would you tell someone right now if they're watching and they're admiring how you got up and you um, wrote your book, collaborated with other people, and just made that powerful step of faith and did what you probably, and I'm sure it wasn't easy for you to do it, and I'm sure you could have been scared at moments. I'm sure you probably had moments where you thought,
I
what am I
had moments where I was like, I don't want to do it anymore.
doing? Right.
But, when you're on assignment,
Hmm.
when you're
Oh,
on
powerful.
assignment, it's some things that you're going to have to endure. And that is what I learned just in life, period. When
Hmm.
you are on assignment, you will go through things that aren't comfortable,
Hmm.
right? Because we don't want to be comfortable in anything, because that means that we are settling. Okay. So if you are having any problems getting up and doing what you are supposed to be doing, because when God put us in our parents, our purpose was there too. So if you are having issues, or, just setbacks in pushing through to your purpose, get this book. Get this book, read it, and get fulfilled, because the different testaments will definitely motivate you to go ahead and push through, push through, push through, because all of us have been through so much.
Hmm.
And I have a nonprofit organization called Sisters of Empowerment. And
Okay.
I started that organization back in 2013. And the mission behind it, I actually started it in my beauty shop with some of
Did
my
you
friends and
share? Okay.
clients, right?
Mhm,
And so that was during the time where I was newly divorced. I was like not caring about anybody, their feelings, barely caring about myself, to be honest,
mhm,
just living,
mhm,
and living for vengeance because
mhm,
I had been hurt. My
mhm,
kids had been hurt,
mhm,
and so
mhm,
I felt alone. But those moments in the beauty shop, spilling my guts, with other women that were going through similar things.
mhm,
We were at a time when we were raising young kids, and so
mhm,
we thought we were doing a lot of new things, and we
mhm,
weren't. We weren't. We were all
mhm.
doing the same thing that other mothers have been doing, but we didn't know.
Right.
We were just, and then once we made that connection and started spilling it, because a lot of times you just got to let it out. And once
Yeah.
we started letting it out and communicating with each other, then we started giving back to other mothers, because
Mhm,
we learned that if the mother is broken, the child will be broken. And we
mhm.
didn't want a lot of broken mothers going around,
Right. Right.
raising broken children, because that is our future,
Yes.
right? And so
Exactly.
we do see a lot of differences in the generations, in the new generations, but they're still our children. They still deserve love. They still deserve guidance. And they definitely, definitely deserve to know about God.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Well said, Nadia. Very well said. Well, I don't know if everybody else has been waiting, but I've been waiting. Can you just tell us where can we get this book?
Yes. What's Your Superpower Anthology ebook is available on Amazon.com.
Ah,
Our paperback is on pre-sale right now on our website, which is www.whatsuperpower.com. And on that website, you can also view all of our authors and have links to their websites to find out more about them as well. So get the book. It's $11.99 on Amazon, the ebook. It is ready for you. Grab it and
okay.
then head over to our website. You can subscribe to the site, and as soon as the paperbacks are rolling, you can get that as well.
All right. So we have the website www.whatsuperpower.com.
What? Just one S. What superpower?
Whatsuperpower.com. All right. I
Yes.
think I misdid that. Let's try it. I'm going to try to get that crawler going so people
All
can see
right.
that. Superpower.com. All right. And I'm sorry, did I miss you saying anything about Instagram or Facebook, Nadia?
So my Instagram is I am Heiress underscore INT. And there
Mhm.
is a Facebook page specifically for the anthology called What's Your Superpower Anthology.
Okay. Very good. And that's where people can find you on Instagram.
People can
Okay.
find me on Instagram, and there are links to the book there.
Mhm.
And they can find me on the What Superpower. All of us are kind of linked to all of
Link
the
together.
anthology pages and
All right.
websites. So we're making it really easy for people to access us, to access the book,
Great.
and just get this book, y'all. It's gonna change your life.
I'm definitely going to go out and get mine. So y'all better go get yours. But again, give us that Instagram for you, Nadia, because we had a few people that did comments
All
today.
right.
Interview.
It's
Hey,
I am Heiress, HEIRESS underscore INT.
all right. I'm
And
going.
that is my brand, which is Heiress International. So
Okay.
if you're having any problems, just look up Heiress International. You can Google Heiress International. We also have a page, Heiress International, on Facebook, and you can get to everything you need.
Okay. Is that items that you're selling? The Aris Internet?
Well, Heiress International is my kind of my umbrella company for all of my business adventures.
Hmm.
I am a licensed hairstylist by trade. I
Oh,
am a business strategist as well, a mentor, and I also have an online beauty supply. So all of that falls under, and I have my hair care line that I sell through my beauty supply. So it's
well, nice.
all linked together. So
Well, you
yeah.
got not only is she an author, she's
So
an
now you see
entrepreneur.
why people say I have a superpower.
Super, super. I do see it now. I see it. I mean, guys,
Yes.
just look for her on Instagram and follow her because
Yes.
I
Follow me.
know.
I'm not hard to find, y'all. Y'all can Google me, Nadia Francois. I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm there. I've
yeah.
been out here working for the kingdom.
So I know like all of this great information that you've had, all of this that people have been listening to. I'm sure that we have someone that might want to just find you and DM you and ask you a few questions or whatever, just
Yeah.
to get motivation,
Yes.
inspiration or whatever. And if not, then you guys get on there and find some of those hair products and what
Yes.
else she has because what are some of the name of your products, Nadia?
It's called Heiress Haircare Systems, and we offer natural hair care products, maintenance products,
Mhm.
shampoos, conditioners, twisting
Wonderful.
souffles, hairspray. I mean, anything, any maintenance product you need for your hair, and it's for
Yes.
all hair. There's no natural, there's no color, there's no hair. Okay.
Love it.
So if you
Yes.
have hair, you can use my product. And if
Love
you
it.
are
Love it.
losing your hair, I have a growth line. So
Okay.
y'all get with me.
Yeah, I heard that. You better get with me, naughty with me, because I'm gonna definitely go on there. I'm gonna definitely look for that book, and I'm gonna go online and look at that hairline products, especially the growth.
Yes.
So where can people? Would you like to? If someone is in Baton Rouge and they're looking to get their hair done, where can people find your shop at?
We are right here at 4303 Airline Highway in Baton Rouge.
Wonderful. So guys, if you're ever that way, look, I'm not too far from you now, Nadia.
Yes, girl, come on. And I also have the products in stock here at the salon. So, and we also are in a couple of stores in the area as well. So we're not
Okay.
hard to find.
Great. So, guys, you heard her. You can find that book on Amazon, and you can also find it. Where was the other place they could find it?
www.whatsuperpower.com.
Yes. So those two places are where you can find that awesome book from Miss Nadia. And like she said, she does hair, and you can find her products online as well. Follow her on Instagram if you guys get a chance. And would you like
Yes.
to add anything else to this interview, Miss Nadia?
No, I just, if y'all can follow me, if you have any questions, if you need a mentor in business, if you need anything that I have touched on here today, feel free to reach out. Um, Whatever you need, I'm sure if I don't know, I can direct your path. So that's about
Oh,
it.
yes, I'm very positive that you can. I'm excited. I will definitely be going out and get that book. And I really want to tell you guys, if you're watching it, just go out and get it because I'm about to find out my superpowers. I don't
Yes,
know about
yes.
y'all.
Tap
Well, I'm
in,
excited.
y'all. Tap in.
And and when I do, I probably will be DMing Miss Nadia on Instagram just to ask her
Yes,
a bunch of questions.
yes, yes. Make
So
sure you do.
I, yes, and I would love to have you back again, Miss Nadia. It has been awesome. I have
Yes,
really,
I would
really
love to come back. I actually have a special announcement that I would like to make, but I'm gonna wait until you're ready for me to come back,
okay.
so we can
All right.
have more to talk about.
Yes, that sounds great. And I do go around and visit sometimes, so I wouldn't mind coming up to your shop and looking around and doing
Awesome,
Facebook. That would be
cool.
great. So we'll just set that up really soon, and
Okay.
we're going to set it up for you to come back soon because now I'm excited about this announcement.
Yes, 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 yes.
So, yes. So, thank you so much for joining us and
You're
just
welcome.
sharing all of your God given talents and your wonderful smile and your beautiful spirit. We just thank you so much and we wish you so much success and joy in your
Thank
future.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for watching Talk with Rissa. We want to thank the wonderful Swag Her magazine for setting this up and sponsoring us. And guys, just make sure that you uh, Get on there and get that book whenever you get a chance because you just do not want to miss that. And thank you so much, Nadia, for joining us. And I am Rista, your forever Mrs. Louisiana. Y'all stay classy and I love y'all and God bless.
God bless.
Bye.